Good afternoon, folks. I was doing some reflection today, and when I was reflecting on my journey with this PhD. And when I'm at that point now that I'm petitioned, everything's finished. My manuscript finally it showed on my DSEM, which is my workbook for submitting work. And it actually had shown on the 7th, which was, I believe, Tuesday or Wednesday, but it was at work. But I thought, well, I needed to look at that today. And when I saw that, and I did that earlier this afternoon, started reflecting on this journey or this journey pathway of finishing my PhD. And I started reflecting on what I wanted to achieve with this. So and I shouldn't laugh about this, but I'm there. I'm at the finish line. In essence, of taking that long journey around the track, and it's been, to me today has been like very enlightening. But I wanted to get a video because the point I wanted to make about this is the video is just focusing on your goals and not letting or compromising your goals because what you want to achieve. And I was thinking of people like Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, for instance, just those three names in themselves about how they wanted to achieve things in life and for the betterment of other people. So when I thought about all this today, it's the analogy that you have your ups and downs. Many know that I was assistant manager for an ice cream company, and the owner of the company shut it down. And then I was fortunate to get a new job and very grateful on that. But all these things happened within a 30-day period. So in other words, I had to find a place, get my final manuscript, and all this occurred between basically, let's say, May 30th to June 7th when the final approval on the manuscript was sent in. So in essence, those 7 or 8 day periods was like I was on a roller coaster because there were a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but staying ups and downs, but staying focused on what I needed to achieve. So in other words, I found a place in Clifton, was able to shut that down, find a job, get the final manuscript in. Now we're into the new paradigm, or in this new division, or this new journey in life on where I want to achieve. So in essence, it gets back to my first point, the ups and downs. And that's part of the journey in life. You're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. It's the same thing with the new job. There's a massive learning curve there because there's information there that I've never done this before. But in essence, I'm keeping an open mind about this because it's trying to better the life of other people. And the other issue is that, I'm limited because I don't have a car because we got rid of all the ice cream trucks. I used the ice cream trucks as the vehicles to save money because it's finished at PhD. So in essence, I'm using the mass transit in Cincinnati because I could have taken a job like in Tucson because it's offered in Tucson, but wasn't very familiar with the transit system in Tucson. Here in Cincinnati, I was familiar with. So in other words, there were the ups and downs of flows. And then I started thinking about today, earlier this afternoon, the Stoics, the Roman leaders that, the ups and downs, the Stoics of philosophers about how you need to keep your eye on where you want to achieve in life and be humble and grateful. So in essence, that's part of the goal is to be humble and grateful. And then what I've been telling a lot of people that I've known too is the second thing is you have to assess your victories and your defeats. In other words, I call victories I call them two things. You got your moral victories and then you got your physical victories in itself. In other words, for instance, I'm walking more, at least I'm walking somewhat, not somewhat, I am walking to work right now because I got to catch the bus. But in the upside of this, the grateful side of that is that I'm trying to lose weight as well because I got a conference in August I have to do. So, in essence, what I'm doing is doing that. I mean, I can get I have an old car, but it just, the point is about that I can break down and whatever. So, the point that I have with this is with the transit, I only pay $4 a day. I get my exercise in the morning, exercise in the evening, and able to do the work. So, and I'm just grateful with that. So, and there again, those are victories. Now, the defeats, it's just a process of it's not so much defeat as sometimes you can call it a defeat, but I call it also maybe a back slip or you're moving backwards. A few weeks ago, or maybe a week or 2 weeks ago, I was thinking I was taking 2 steps forward and 1 back, but I was perseverance with this and just assessing, I'm here, I got this, I got a place now, etc. I got a job, so I'm grateful for those. So those are the victories. And then when you have those defeats or those back slips, you assess and say, where did I need to improve on in my ability there? And then finally, when I think about all this, and I'm thinking like I got the final manuscript in, and with everything else going on, it improves on your self-esteem. But it also, what I'd like to say, when it does improve on your self-esteem, I think it also helps you be more positive, but it makes you more motivated. But the 4th thing that I think it makes you do is be grateful. And the 5th thing, it makes you humble. And really the 2 biggest ones out of that is being grateful and being humble. Both of those are very, very important in everybody's life because I believe in the laws of attraction. And if you create being grateful and being humble, you open that door. You open that door to more issues of gratitude and more issues about where you want to thrive in life. And part of that is if you're positive, then those doors will stay open. My daily struggles with that is I have to stay positive. And sometimes it is a bear to do that. But I fight with my inner mind or my what I call my subconscious. It's not my conscious mind, but it's just a factor that I have a battle with the subconscious mind. But here again, I fight that. It's almost put myself into this meditation state by saying enough of this negativity with the subconscious. Look at what we have achieved as that. And the final point I want to make about this one, and it's a very important one. When you do this, it's not so much as you're bragging about yourself, and I don't brag about myself, but I was happy today to see that the manuscript was approved. And it's just the fact of the matter is, it's like, I read a book one time, and I think Atomic Minds, you're not handed things, you don't go to a soccer game and you're playing on a soccer team, they don't hand you the first place trophy. You got to do the blood, the sweat, and the tears and work to that. And it's like the Super Bowl. You don't get the Lombardi trophy just went right out of the gate. You got to sweat, tears, and got to work hard on it. So in essence, this is what makes you a better person, by the sweat and tears. And I did a video a couple of weeks about it, just a few days before, about working hard and being focused. Well, this one is on staying focused and with your goals. Anyway, folks, there's some food for thoughts. I'll try to do a video next week sometimes. Please like and subscribe on the bottom there. If you want to reach out to me, I'm Dr. Boyd T. Miller. You can reach me at bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. That's bthomasmillerpsych@gmail.com. And folks, have a great weekend. Enjoy your Sundays, and I will be talking to you soon. Have a great day. Peace.